Just look at all these tomatoes. That's just a perfect cluster. This is a beautiful cluster of beefsteak tomatoes. Hey, if you want to take your garden game to the next level, get more gardening inspiration, as well as practical, actionable tips and tricks that I've acquired over my 12+ year gardening career, you can check out my ebook, links down below in the description. Again, I'm not perfect, but I have grown tomatoes successfully, and I've compiled everything I've learned over the years in this ebook. So it's everything in one quick start guide, everything you need to know from seed to harvest. They're just hidden in the grass. It's like finding Easter eggs on Easter. This is an orange beefsteak variety. It's very unique. I let most of the pickles get away on me because they just grow so quickly and I just couldn't keep up with them. See this? This is not okay. This looks like a penguin or something. Here we go again, another overgrown one. These things can just get overgrown way too quick, so that's why you gotta be really on top of your harvesting. Just look at the size and bright orange color of this pepper. Isn't that amazing? You can see it's a nice whitish, yellowish color, really interesting, really unique, and that's why I grew it. These are jalapenos, spicy peppers. Pepper time. So these pickling cucumbers are a variety called Max Pack. It's a hybrid pickling cucumber, and this is an example right here. This one's gotten a bit too large. You want to pick them when they're a bit smaller, but it's kind of hard to keep up sometimes. You gotta be really diligent and be out here every day looking for new pickles to pick. Now it's time to harvest some cherry tomatoes. This variety is called white cherry, but it's clearly yellow. I think this is my new record for largest tomato I've ever grown. Beautiful sky right now, look at that. That is just amazing. Perfect cucumber specimens right here. This watermelon bowl is already completely filled with cucumbers, and we've only gotten through a very small percentage of this row. It's like a snake pit, but instead of snakes, it's cucumbers. These 4 cucumbers just all grew in the same area. Okay guys, so I've got some yellow zucchinis here, I got some green zucchinis, and I also got a ton of slicing cucumbers. So overall, not bad so far. I'm gonna try to pick some pickles right now and see what we can get for those. Let's see if we can find some crunchy pickles. Better than Bix. Bell peppers are pretty small, but I don't see them getting much larger. We're nearing the end of the growing season. That's off of just one plant, and there's still even more on this plant. Pepper mania. Long, long ago, in a galaxy not too far away. Now this is a unique specimen. You can see it's green, but it's also got this yellow in it. So it's a bit of a deformity, but hey, it's interesting. This pumpkin unfortunately didn't finish developing. Spicy peppers as far as the eye can see. Wow, this pepper is huge. This is almost the perfect size for a pickle right here. See, if you ever eat pickles out of a jar, this is exactly what that looks like, right? How cool is that? This is not fully ripe, but it will ripen indoors. So there's one cucumber here. You can see it's looking really good. This is perfect for salads. Just slice it up, toss it in, and there you go. This variety at the front is called Corinto, and I've got 4 of these ones growing. It's a nice slicing cucumber, and as mentioned before, it's great to add to any salads. It's really hard to get back in here and harvest these things. Wow. So these have gotten a bit overgrown. Typically, it's best to harvest cucumbers when they're a little smaller because then you won't have these big seeds in them, which would obviously not be very good, right? There's just a trio of cucumbers hanging out here. So this variety at the back here, I forgot to mention, is called Bristol. So it's another slicing variety, and again, it's great for salads. You can see it looks pretty much the same as the other one. Really nice dark green cucumbers. I really should be using shears, but it's kind of hard to film and harvest at the same time sometimes. Just look at that harvest right there. How neat is that, eh? This black plastic mulch is doing a great job keeping these cucumbers clean because they're not lying on the ground. These plants are just so lush, so healthy, and they're just producing a ton of cucumbers. Just look at all the peppers on this one plant. It's absolutely crazy what we're getting off these plants. Islander Bell. There's a really good sized Islander Bell pepper. If I got a new subscriber every time I lost my pruning shears, I would definitely be at over 100K by now. You just got to really look through these plants carefully because there's a lot of hidden cucumbers here. So there we go, that's half a bushel of slicing cucumbers. Can you believe this madness? Ah, it's falling over. And they said it couldn't be done. This one's a whopper. Batter up. You know what's okay? A sunflower bouquet. This is a really unique pepper variety called Islander Belle. It starts out as kind of a purple color and eventually ripens to this nice kind of reddish purplish color. It's really neat. I think it eventually ripens to red, but I'm gonna harvest some of these anyway. I definitely should have picked these sooner, but that's what happens when you don't live on the farm. This one's a beauty, the perfect size. This is like the zucchini you'd find at the grocery store. Not too big, not too small, just the size of Montreal. Okay, so now you've seen just how productive my cayenne pepper plants have been, but I also have tons of jalapenos. Okay, so this is a variety called El Jefe, and you can see this plant is just loaded. It might be kind of difficult to see on camera because the peppers kind of camouflage into the plant. They're all dark green, but it's just ridiculous how many peppers are on this plant. So you can see it's the classic jalapeno that you'd find in your local supermarket. Just a really productive, healthy plant that's been producing tons for me, and I can't wait to harvest all these peppers. You just have to aim for the stars. That's how you succeed. Guys, although this pepper garden is far from perfect, I'm still fairly happy with the results. There's so many zucchinis out here. How's a guy like me, one guy, supposed to harvest all these? 3 shots in a row, let's go. Okay, let's try this again. Fail. Success. Holy crabgrass, I need to practice. The light just cannot make up its mind today. We're going from blindingly bright to perfect golden hour light. That's great for harvest videos. I'm really happy with how the harvests are going so far. So it's kind of hard to see on camera actually, but there's a ton of pickles here, and they just kind of blend in with the leaves. Whoops. See, one of the problems with growing pickles is you have to really pick them almost like every few days because they get to this size, and at this point, that's no good, right? These would be probably used to make relish. Next, I want to highlight another bell pepper I'm growing. This is supposed to be an X3R red knight, but it looks to me almost a little squat, a little short and squat for a X3R red knight, because I've grown them before. But I don't know, it could be. Peppers everywhere. But wait, there's more. We may have visitors. Or not. There's just some people over there. I don't know what they're doing. If I get all 3 of these in, someone better donate me $1 million. Better luck next time. This is a cool variety of bell pepper called Snowflake, and all these peppers are fairly small, but I'm gonna harvest some anyway. Hey guys, if you notice that my hair is a little bad, it's because my brother trimmed it, so blame him. I gotta go take these things to the car and empty them out and then come back and get some more harvest. Awesome. It's always best to harvest them with the stem still intact. This way, you're not going to have disease getting into the fruit and causing it to rot. Man, this thing here probably weighs like 30 pounds. Easy. This is another variety of sweet pepper I'm growing this year called Glow. It's a stunning bright orange color. It's almost like a magma orange, and it's just absolutely amazing. And these plants are just really cool. Ooh, this is a chunky monkey right here. I just want to emphasize how healthy these plants look. I mean, the leaves are super dark green, super healthy, lush plants. This is another, probably cut it when it was a little too small, but it'll still be good. Do you ever just feel like you want to throw peppers up in the air? Well, I do right now. If you see a zucchini like this in your garden, run, because you probably don't know what this is capable of. A pickle a day keeps the doctor away. Wow, all these pumpkins from just one row. Also, I may have forgot to mention it, but this is a variety called El Jefe, which means the boss in Spanish. And these plants sure are boss. Jalapenos are usually picked when they're green, but you can pick them when they're red. And I think they just have a bit more flavor, and maybe they're a bit spicier as well. I dubbed thee Night of the Year. This variety is a bright orange sweet pepper called Escamillo. That is the sweetest pepper I have ever eaten in my life. I lost my pruning shears again. Found them again. Peppers everywhere. Sweet sunrise bell pepper. You can see that's perfect for a salad right there. Second time's the charm.